Hi there, it is Lisa and Chris again, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of my place. I want to talk about what makes a place accessible for people with disabilities. The main thing is open areas and wide doorways. The rest depends on the person. One thing might be needed for a person, but not for another person. Before we go in, I have to say that this building was designed for people with disabilities and wheelchairs. So all the doorways are widened and they tried to make as much space as they could. Let's go into my cozy and roomy place. Follow me. See, we entered in a large area which is my dining room and my living room combined. It is awesome for parties, especially when I have several friends who are in wheelchairs too. We can move the furniture around. My dining table is higher than a regular dinner table. The reason why I wanted to have a higher table is because I needed to go onto the table with my wheelchair and I wanted it big enough to have company for dinner. We had a really hard time finding a table that would work. We ended up finding this table at Ashley's furniture store. Actually, we had to make it taller, which was really easy to do because it has one leg in the center. Another thing that gave us trouble is finding a good electronic door opener. Well, the one that I have is alright. It still gives me trouble, especially when somebody manually opens the door too far. The top arm inverts so that the door cannot close all the way, so the person tries to close the door with force. That causes the hinges to bend, which causes major issue. All of the light switches are big toggle switches, so I can turn the light on and off by myself. We are in the age where the technology is exploding. You just have to have the money to buy it. The rest of the furniture is standard, which I picked out myself. We are going into the kitchen now. I think the kitchen gave me trouble designing because I cannot prepare meals myself. I wanted it comfortable for my aides. But at the same time, since the next owners have to be a person with a disability, I had to make a part of the countertop lower. What we did was to make the microwave and the countertop lower so a person eats something in the microwave and have something to eat it on. You might notice that the stove knobs are on the top. I wanted them out of the way of my chair. One of my friends knocked the knobs of her stove off while turning around in the kitchen. I didn't want to buy a stove every few years. We did not put a cabinet under the sink because I might want to wash my hands. That was, we put a faucet that I could turn it on and off by myself with time. Follow me into the executive office. We are in the executive office now. I had to talk quiet because I think that they have the office wired. I talk to a lot of important people like you. Anyway, this is my office where I do main computer work like writing our book and doing YouTube work. The desk was from IKEA. At first we were talking about building a desk for me, but my friends didn't have time for that and it would have cost a lot more money. Although it would be made better. These desk legs are so loose that I knock them down with my legs. My monitor is a touch screen that I use my head pointer to touch the screen with. The monitor is on a movable arm. I had it at work and when I was let go, they let me take it. That was a huge help. I have a fan with a remote control on it. The fan did not come with the remote control on it. My friend found it at Menards or Home Depot, and it was not too expensive. I highly recommend it. One thing I have to warn you is if the fan is attached to a wall switch, leave the switch on and just use the remote. If the wall switch is off, the remote won't work at all. I had that happen many times. I have an extra bed for when my dad or a friend wants to stay over. That rarely happens. I would show you my closet, but I would have to kill you. Today I don't feel like killing people because of what is in the closet. We better move on to the next room. Man, that was a close call. I think I heard the Secret Service coming in when we were leaving. Is everybody okay out there? We are in the bathroom, and one thing that you notice when you walk in the bathroom is that I have a roll-in shower. I have a shower chair that I sit in while my personal care assistants wash me in the shower. The chair has a hole in the center of the seat so they can clean my seat really well. If you sit in a chair all day and you sweat, you can get sores on your behind. That is not good for a person who sits in a chair all day. The shower has channels that make sure the water flows to the drain. See wall bars in the shower and by the toilet so a person can grab onto for balance. You also notice that the sink is higher than usual. It is because I can get under with my chair. The faucet is similar to the kitchen, so I can turn it on and off. Now we are going to my bedroom. This is my bedroom, which is a regular room with a really special button by my bed. The button allows me to contact someone if I need help during the night, or if my morning personal care assistant never shows up. That occurs more frequently than you expect. I am so thankful for the button, because I don't know what I would do. Some people with disabilities have a Hoyer lift to lift them out of their bed, because they cannot bear weight on their feet. Since I can stand on my feet with minimal help, I don't have the lift. The closet has the rod for clothes lower, so a person in a wheelchair can grab the hangers easier. Well, we come to the end of the tour of my place. I hope you received some useful ideas of how to make your home more accessible. If you have any questions, feel free to write them in the comments below. Remember to subscribe to our channel and help us to grow. We are almost done with our book and need money to get it published. It is Lisa and Chris signing off.